The Madman! Welcome to another Saviors of Uldum card reveal. Secret Mage gets a lot of goodies. Arcane Flak Mage, 2 mana 3/2. After you play a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. And I'll give you a sneak peek on the next one. Cloud Prince, 5 mana, 4/4 Battlecry. If you control a secret, deal 6 damage. So clearly, if you're going to play a Secret Mage, you will be playing both of these cards. Arcane Flak Mage, being a 2 mana 3/2, already has good vanilla stats, and that is a really strong constant effect. Maybe you can get away with playing this on turn 2, and then turn 3 followed up with Kirin Mage, and then play a secret, and that's like, BAM! You've blown out your opponent. It's over. And then sometimes you'll just play this on turn 5 along with the secret. We're gonna see if Mage gets another secret this expansion. Depending on the power level of secrets, like if there's a good one, that'll make these cards a lot more viable. Cloud Prince is really insane. It's Fireball, and you pay 1 more mana for a 4/4. The precondition is you have to have a secret out, which could be tough to get. It's not a great turn 8 play with a secret, but it would probably be commonly done. Ideally, you want to have a secret out, but it's hard to have the secret not get triggered unless you have multiple kinds of secrets already out. Will we have more secret cheating? Will we have more secrets? That remains to be seen, and that will determine how good Cloud Prince and Arcane Flak Mage are. Currently, there's no good Mage deck that runs secrets. And are these two good enough to make Secret Mage work? I think just these two is not quite enough. Gonna keep an eye out for any secret cheating or an actual secret being printed. Shaman gets Splitting Axe. 4 mana 3/2, Battlecry, summon copies of your totems. We have the classic Fiery War Axe, except add 1 mana. So the question is summoning copies of your totems worth the 1 mana? And really, we should say worth 1.5 mana, because Fiery War Axe is not worth 3 mana. It's arguably worth 2.5 mana. If you manage to get a copy of a good totem, such as Mana Tide Totem, or the new Evil Totem, then that's a lot of value. Or if you get multiple totems, that's pretty sweet. Maybe it'll be common to go turn 6 Evil Totem into Splitting Axe in order to split your Evil Totem into 2 Evil Totems. If you are playing Quest Shaman with the double the Battlecry, your Splitting Axe with the hero power could turn 1 totem into 4 totems! We've got Royal Kick Master, a rogue 2 mana 1/2. Whenever you play a combo card, add a random combo card to your hand. It reminds me a lot of Underbelly Angler. Negative over Angler is that you don't want to play this on turn 2. It's likely not going to survive. So it has the other part of the Underbelly Angler, which is you can use it in the late game in order to refill your hand. But unlike Underbelly Angler, where the Murlocs are always proactive pretty much, and you can just play Murloc, draw Murloc, play Murloc, draw Murloc, it's not that easy to always have a use for the combo card. You can't just guaranteed play combo card, draw combo card, play combo card, draw combo card. Also, some of the combo cards are pretty expensive, and some combo cards are like cheapish, but not as cheap as Murlocs are. There are also not that many combo cards that are considered good. I'd say the top ones would be Eviscerate and SI7 Agent. So it's a value rogue card, but tough to find the right spot for this card. You could even get the new weapon, Hooked Scimitar from Rogue, 3 mana 2/2, combo, gain +2 attack. This card competes with Perdition's Blade as well as Wagglepick. So the question is, do you need to run both Wagglepick and Hooked Scimitar in the deck? It seems like Wagglepick is doing better for this type of aggressive weapon, because bouncing Leroy Jenkins is just so good, bouncing Evil Miscreant is just so good. Well, the dream is to coin out the Hooked Scimitar and playing 2 Dread Corsair, but that is pretty tough to pull off consistently, of course. You do have to compete with Plague of Madness as well. Cool combo card, cool weapon. Might be just a little bit too weak, though. Mage is getting Tortollan Pilgrim, an 8 mana 5/5. Battlecry, discover a copy of a spell in your deck and cast it with random targets. Well, that's really sweet, because you're going to build your deck around the Tortollan Pilgrim, and you don't necessarily have to wound your deck that much. You would probably be running Blizzard and Flamestrike anyways, which are excellent cards to pull with Tortollan Pilgrim, because it just basically means for 2 or 1 extra mana, you got a 5/5. Nice deal. I think it goes too far to include meme cards such as Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron. But I will say, if you did want to put Puzzle Box in your deck, it would be a really good card to discover from Tortollan Pilgrim. Luna's Pocket Galaxy is pretty tempting as well from Tortollan Pilgrim. You can only have 1 Luna's in your deck, But with Tortollan Pilgrim, if you ran 2 copies of it, you would have 3 times as high a chance of getting the Luna's Pocket Galaxy effect off. I will say that, unfortunately, Conjurer's Calling is not great with Tortollan Pilgrim because it's random targets, which means Tortollan Pilgrim has to be the only card on the entire board for Conjurer's Calling to guaranteed land on the Pilgrim. That said, though, it would be really nice for an 8-mana card to summon 2 random 8-drops and give you a copy of Conjurer's Calling without the twin spell into your hand. But yeah, cool card, and it's something you would minorly build your deck around. And finally, did you think that the memes were done with Desert Obelisk? Well, here's Mogu Cultist, a 1-mana 1/1 battle cry. If your board is full of Mogu Cultists, sacrifice them all and summon Highkeeper Ra. Highkeeper Ra, at the end of your turn, deal 20 damage to all enemies. The animation of summoning Highkeeper Ra as well as Highkeeper Ra's cast is incredible. Looks like the entire Uldum budget was spent over here on this animation.
The world is beyond redemption.
Now, how are you able to get out 7 Mogu Cultists? It seems like the most likely ways would involve running either Priest, where you do have Buon Somdi, as well as its Spirit in order to generate a lot of 1-mana Mogu Cultists, perhaps, and shuffle them in. And I'd say the most likely way is with Rogue, especially with Togwaggle's Scheme. And probably the most likely way with Togwaggle's Scheme is to play it with Tack. There are some problems with that setup, notably you do have to kill your attack the next turn. Also, why aren't you just playing Mecha'thun? Because Ra does not win the game for you instantly, unlike Mecha'thun, which will win you the game instantly. So, Highkeeper Ra or Mecha'thun? Well, hey, it's an excellent show-off meme card. What cards will be able to top the Ancient One? Stay tuned and see.
Out of the hall of explorers, and up from the dusty tomb, they grab their whips and fedoras. These legends of the past know exactly what to do.